All
What's
right.
happening?
Hello, everybody. What is up? What is good? We are back with you guys this evening, Queens Talk Live. We are ready to hear what you guys want to call in, what questions you want to ask. Let's welcome my co-host, Rue Live NASA, to the platform. What's up? What's good?
What's going on? I'm excited to have a good show, man. You already know what it is. It's real life now, so the coolest dude in the wheelchair. Let's get it shaking.
All right. But before we open up the phone line, well, we're gonna open up the phone lines, but we have a couple of things that we're gonna, a couple of topics that we just threw out there while we wait on you guys to call in that we're gonna have a discussion on. And so you guys, I like to create my topics off of things that I be going through and experiencing. So our first topic this evening is going to be about customer service, honey. Let me listen. Customer service is just not how it used to be these days. Okay, it's like everything is online, and then it's like when you trying to like accomplish something, you can't talk to nobody. You hit the chat button, you think you're finna talk to a live operator. Nope, that ain't happening either, because it's like, what's your name, what's your email, we'll get back to you in a couple hours, or either they want you to schedule a time which might be until next week. So it's like, are you serious? And then it's like,
Yeah,
you pay for services, and then when you have an issue with it, it's like you reach out to them and they don't even. Here's my thing: if you know you got something that somebody's paying for, and things go wrong, and I get that because things happen, technical difficulties. But whatever happened to sending out emails? We're sorry, the site is down. We're having some problems, but we're working fast to get it back going. You know what I'm saying? You just
uh,
nonchalant. Yeah, it's still not up. Well, I ain't even received the email with a damn apology. Are you gonna refund me for these days that I'm not able to use your services? We'll send you an email when it's back up. What? No, that's not what the fuck I asked you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is up with customer
and
service these days?
then you come with a problem. They get mad at you, like they mad. They gotta work, bro. It's terrible now, man.
Yeah,
I don't know what it
listen,
is.
I'm one of them people that's determined, right? I call myself annoying determined. You want to know how I came up with that term? Because
Yeah,
I'm
sure. Go
like,
ahead.
sorry, I'm back again, but I followed everything you told me to do, but it's just still not connecting. Is there a way to do share screen? Hell yeah, I'm gonna get what the hell I want. I'm paying my money. You gonna show me
See, you one of them annoying customers. They got your
for
name on the
real?
wall. They got your name on the wall. Hey, look, when she called, here goes social security number and everything. When she called, do not answer. Automatically hang up. Just we don't got time today. She cussed us
I
out in
am.
three different
I'm not even
languages.
gonna lie. I am. I definitely am. For real. I'm
I
definitely.
mean, I've been on both ends of the situation because not for so much the phone, but I grew up doing restaurant stuff, so customer service is always you're supposed to be respectful to the customer, right? You know what I mean? So then I had to answer like the phone calls too, and trust and believe me, it's a couple customers that you want to cuss out, cause it's like, bro, I don't know what to tell you, like you know what I'm saying, like. And I know you one of them type of customers that like you'll call for every question you
It's
got.
not that I'm one of them type of customers, and it's
I know
not
you
that.
one of them type of customers that like you'll
I'm
call
one
for every
of them
question.
customers. Oops, my
Oh.
bad. My bad. I'm not one of them type of customers. It's just that if I am paying for a service,
hmm
I mean, come on now, give me what. If it's down, let me know something. Don't just be so nonchalant about it. Like, yeah, it's down. Okay, we'll get back to you. No, you're
Oh,
not gonna get.
I'm not
You're not
knocking you. I'm
gonna
not
do that
knocking you.
because I'm paying for my money and I want to get. So I ended up having them cancel my subscription because I told them when it's time to bill, like you ain't responding on what the hell is going on with your services. Don't hit my card for that motherfucking money. And that's just
Yeah,
how it.
like I'm the customer. You're not giving me the services type. Yeah, I get you. I wanted this type of people too. I was gonna tell you that, but I like I don't know. It's just like I think people just getting more and more rude now. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get mad at me because I got questions. That's what you here for.
Exactly. That's what you're getting paid for, and you shouldn't be so nonchalant about it. Like, who does that? Where they do that at?
Yeah,
Get that.
yeah. Have you ever cussed out somebody on customer service? Have you kept it professional?
I keep it professional and nasty.
Okay. Okay, Miss Janet, if you nasty. What you mean?
So this is what I'll do. When I feel like when I feel like my needs aren't met, I'll be sarcastic and say some shit like, all right, I apologize for asking you to do your job or some shit like that. I do shit like
Oh no! Oh no! You rude, man. You.
that's not rude.
See, I can't. See, I'll try to do the. I'll try to call customer service one time. Once I feel like they being, disrespectful, I'll get somebody else to do it. Like, I'm like, look, bro, you gonna have to do this for me, bro. I give you a little extra money or something. Cause it takes patience to talk to customer service. You actually gotta be. You actually gotta work on your patience and not being rude. And I can be rude sometimes.
And listen, I'm not rude though, but when I know that, listen, it's a lot of these jobs. They're work from home now, and it's good and it's bad. The reason why I say it's good is because as being a single mother, I wish I would have had that opportunity to work from home and still maintain my kids. But the bad part is a lot of these people are so freaking lazy. Like they're not doing their job. Like, okay, today I was, clicked on a site and it said, we're here to chat with you right now. Well, why the fuck did it take you 30 minutes to respond? And then when you respond, I done walked away for a hot second and then you talking about the chat then ended. How the fuck does that work? But
What if it was like that?
on the site and got a hold to a guy, and I had to give him a good review and 5 stars because he literally worked with me. I wanted to make sure that before I paid my money, I was going to get what I needed. I asked him, "Do you do share screen?" He said we could do what is that the desk thing. We did that. Everything worked out, and it took us an hour. But he was very patient. He worked with me. He made sure I got what I needed, and I paid my money, and I'm all good.
I mean, yeah, but the employees when you do customer service, they get a little smart too. So I was trying to change my number on Sprint, and he was telling me what to do, and he was like, "You can't figure this out. This should be easy." What you mean? If it was easy, I wouldn't have came to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they really get kind of testy up there.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do. So y'all, I'm getting a little messy tonight.
Okay,
So
okay, I like messy.
I'm about to show y'all a video, and I want to hear y'all's opinion. Okay.
Messy and rude. Let's get it. Ah! That's crazy.
I actually had this thing in high school where I would teach guys how to make out in the bathroom. So there'd be a line of guys waiting to make out with me. So I always had like that energy of trains like in me. Trains are my passion. I think it's a really empowering thing to do as a woman because you're all they're all here for me. It's everything I say goes. Like no one goes over the line. It's only exactly what I want to do. I think all women should do it. I actually had this thing in high school where I would teach guys how to make out.
Coming right there, train. Coming right there, choo choo. Coming.
Okay, so what are you guys' thought on that?
Bruh. Coming right there, train. Coming right at you. Bro, that's not good, bro. That's not. I mean, that's not necessary. She said, I always had the vibe of a train. So she knew from the door, as soon as she wake up, I can't do nothing else. Like, so I'm a build these guys self esteem. That's what she basically trying to say. Like she
So here's the thing, though. I was like, okay, so you were in the girls' bathroom at school. Was this in between classes or lunch? What? When? And
that
I want to
happens.
know, did she graduate with honors?
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. That happens. What they do is they go during lunch and they go during when the classes change. You know, you go to like
Oh,
A
Susie.
B. What'd you say?
I was saying hello to Susie.
Well, yeah, it happens. Now, okay, now that's a little weird, but I mean, at least she was upfront and honest about it in some sense. She wasn't playing like she not acting like she's not a hoe. If she is, she's upfront about it. But I mean, I don't know. Like it's a little weird.
And she said other women should do it. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna follow that train, but
I mean, there's other ways to make somebody else feel good about themselves. We not gonna do that, bro. Like, how about a compliment? How about saying, your outfit looks nice or some stuff like that? You exactly gotta go into the bathroom and get it popping. Like it's not necessary, dog.
right. Okay. So involuntary surrogates. So listen, this is what I mean by involuntary surrogates.
Okay, break it down.
Involuntary surrogates are moms who birth babies but drop them off on other people. And now it's one thing when you drop one off, but then you keep having them and keep dropping them off. Like sis, did I volunteer to be your surrogate?
I like this. So this is about the 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 lady that not the lady, but the person who has kids and want to drop them off to the grandma all the time and stuff like that.
The grandma, the sister, the aunties. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Uh, First of all, I feel like if you can't do the time, which is be the mom, don't bump and grind. Don't like stop doing it, bro. Like if you real life, if you can't do the time, one kid, I you know what I'm saying. Oh, that's cute. My baby got a child or whatever. Three, four, 5 kids later, you like, hold on, bro. You doing a little bit
Right.
too
I
much.
look up and it's like I can't go out and I'm trying to look for a babysitter. Hold on. Why am I looking for a babysitter? I didn't have these kids.
So let me say this. Okay, we were gonna talk about this topic like way back in the day. So if if your child comes with like 3 or 4 kids, right? Do you feel like you should charge her?
Wait, for what? Babysitting?
Yeah.
I don't charge my kids. I mean, it would be nice if they showed a little love here and there, but I mean, I don't charge them because, and the reason why I'm gonna tell you the reason why is because I had 4 kids and I know how it was tough to, you get welfare, but welfare don't, it just pays rent. Then you got your food stamps. That ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to work, and it was hard for me to find somebody to keep my kids and shit. Me and my kids had a code. When I worked, it's like okay, I had to leave them at the house, but we had a code for the phone. I'm gonna let it ring twice. I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna call right back. That's how you know it's me. They didn't answer for nobody. We had to do stuff like that just
Oh, you had one
until
of them.
my mom stepped in and then I signed her up for childcare and then she did it. But other than that, like yeah, I know. So and you don't want to just leave your kids with just anybody and then they be mistreated or then it's those situations where people agree to watch your kids, they agree to one thing. Oh, just bring food. You know what I'm saying? And you bring food, your kids ain't there for 2 days. Then by the time you bring them back, they talking about you got to replace food. How? Should nobody have ate off what the fuck I had put? Just it's a lot. So that's why I didn't. I try to make sure that I wanted to babysit for my kids so they don't have to go through that.
I feel you because there's some parents who be like, who would say, I raised my kids. I'm not about to raise anybody else's kids. You feel me? It's some parents who move like that, and it's some parents who will charge their children because they feel like, okay,
Now
um,
I'm not gonna say that it's not wrong though.
okay,
I'm
so
not
you
gonna
would do it, but
but
you,
you gotta look at it like sometimes, like say for instance, if you want a limited income. that extra money can help. You know what I'm saying? At least give me like $50 a month or a week or something. You know what I'm saying? Throw me something. Either way, it's cheaper than what the hell you gonna pay for like literally daycare.
Word. So you say you wouldn't do it per se, but you're not against it.
No, I'm not against it.
Okay. I mean, because I'm not against it either. Like, because I feel like once you raise your children, and they're old or they're of age, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, live your life now. Like, if somebody comes and brings like 5 grandkids, you gotta understand the groceries now is expensive. Then you gotta deal with other things,
So 5
expenses.
grandkids, that's about $100 a week. Still cheaper than daycare. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And you could bring their Pampers and wipes, and you can bring their snacks or food or whatever. That to me, that's nothing.
Now,
And you
can
keep
you?
them safe and they taken care of.
Now, would you do it like? Would you babysit all week, or would you babysit like maybe 1 or 2 times a week?
If they're working, yes,
Okay.
all week.
Okay.
And sometimes now I will babysit for them to go out, but there's been some times where me and my kids done bumped heads. My son done called me like, "Mom, I'm trying to go to whatever that damn bar is," and I'm like, "Shit, me and so on our way up there too. If you find a babysitter,
I'm going up there to drink with you. You're like, I'm trying to go to so and so. I'm already there, bro. Like, I'm already there.
I'm just being honest."
That's fire. Oh, she said once somebody said that she'll keep the kids if somebody's working to go to school. I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, because you want them to be able to succeed. You feel me? You want to, you
Yeah,
don't want to make if they trying to do something, and we all know how hard it is trying to pay bills, and you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I ain't gonna
but
make it difficult.
now, but what about the kids who not really going to work or going to school? They just out here playing the PS5 all day, and they want to run the
Then
street.
it's like then it's like on my turn. If I ain't doing nothing and I want to, you want to, and I say you can drop them off, then yeah. But when I have something to do, and then I say, hey, you need to pick them up by this time, that's what you better do, because you will burn your bridges with me real quick. But I don't even babysit for nobody but my kids, because I don't even play them games. I'm not playing phone tag. You knew you supposed to pick your kids up at 6, it's fucking 10 o'clock, and you ain't answering your phone. You got the wrong one. I'll turn into CPS real motherfucking quick on your ass. You're not gonna do me.
I feel you. So if I ever had to be like, if I ever had to play, the grandfather role, you know what I'm saying, and I had children who had kids, I'll babysit your kids maybe once, twice a week. They could come chill with me on the weekends, but you also like you got to be able to have all that handled. Like my job is not to like take your job as a parent away from you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta,
Yeah, yeah. That's what
you
a
know what I
lot of
mean?
parents don't get. Like, you know what I'm saying? For instance, let me give you an example. If you going out, I'm gonna just say, like, usually when I go out, I probably start getting dressed about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I'm probably walking out the door about 10:30, close to 11. Now, if I had a child that I had to drop off, I've already did what I had to do with my child. They done been fed, they done been bathed. So by the time I drop them off, they going to sleep. You don't got to really do nothing. They shouldn't be up talking about they hungry and this, that, and talking about an iPad and all this extra shit. None of that should be going on, right?
Yeah.
But that's me. So no, some parents want to drop their kids off at 3 o'clock because they just want to have a whole day free to run around and do this. It's time for them to go out. No, that's not what we do.
Some parents would drop their kids off and be like, "You gotta figure it out for yourself." They'll drop them off hungry. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no kind of communication. You just wanted to drop them off because I'll be home today. No, we not doing none of that.
And then I hate iPad half dead. Oh my goodness. Okay. We not doing this. We not doing this.
Look, I got gray hair in my head already. You ain't about to stress me out no more, bro. We cool, bro.
I want to be the grandma that saves you from getting in trouble, not the grandma that has to discipline you. That's how I feel it should go. I don't think the grandma should have to discipline. I feel like they should be the ones to save the kid.
I feel you because I'm about to be the grandparent if that ever happens, where it's like I do not want to call him, bro, but I'll call him unless I really, really got to, because he gonna come with a whole bunch of questions, whole bunch of demands, and I don't got time for none of that.
I ain't never had that out of my kids. It be them other people. That's why I don't babysit for nobody but my kids. It's like, and
But you gotta understand.
as a person, like, why would you just want to leave your kids like that? You get what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, Rod. I ain't even see you. My bad.
What up?
What's up with y'all?
I was.
What's up with y'all?
What's good with you?
You missed the choo choo. You missed the choo choo.
Come in on that train. Hey, that was just
the choo choo.
Oh, we should have we should have let you come up during that.
Of this girl who said that when I'm gonna assume she was in junior high school, but she basically was saying that when she was in school, she would always be in the girls' bathroom, and she would always teach the boys how to have sex, and she had no problem with running trains, like having trains ran on her.
Wow.
And she advised other girls to do it as well.
So she was the gang leader of gang.
I knew you was gonna say it, bro. Yeah, she was though. But I just thought about something. What did she have time to learn?
I just asked her that. I said, was it in between lunch? Was it in between
how long would they lunches?
In between classes, like.
Well, you know it wasn't in between lunch because she was already eating something. So it was not that.
Good Lord, I wouldn't tell nobody that.
She proud
and confident with it too.
She wore like a badge of honor. I feel like every female should do it. No, don't get everybody beat up. We not.
I don't support surrogacy. Okay.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? There's some of these stud queens out here. If I was single, I'd be a surrogate too.
But we were talking about involuntary surrogates, and
what I mean by
that is girls who are women who like to have babies, like, and just drop them off on somebody else to take care of them. They don't want to be responsible.
Oh, okay. I thought I was taking it somewhere else.
Yeah,
you always taking something somewhere else, bro. We just know how to move with the punches.
Like, what was that about?
You know what I mean? I thought you mean these stud queens need some juices.
Oh, wait, I gotta ask a question, bro. What's up with the stud situation, bro? Like, what happened, bro? Like,
What you mean? It'd be some nice looking. You know what I mean? I had a couple times. You know what I mean? I'd be at Wawa. I don't know y'all got any Wawas out where y'all.
We
at.
do.
Okay,
I do.
And it'd be some nice looking studs. You know what I mean? The body be banging, but they might have do rags on.
Wait a second, bro. She be out here looking like I'm the shit of this problem.
Yeah, they wear little do rags and shit. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they make you feel weird if you look at them. Like I got the rainbow party, nigga. You a female still.
Cause she not checking for you, bro. She really not. Y'all like the same thing. So yeah, like she like, why are you looking at me? Cause in her mind, she moving like a dude. So,
but you got a bunch of quarters in a Corona in a Crown Royal bag. We don't got the same thing.
Okay, all right, okay. We not getting monetized today for nothing.
He ain't swearing. Why are we getting monetized?
Somebody gonna look at this and be like, report.
All right, before we open up the phone line, here is our I want to hear you guys' opinion on this. So now, I guess prisoners can vote. So what do you guys' thoughts on that? How do you guys feel about that?
I think that's major, man. I don't think you should be able to. Your rights should be taken away from you making mistakes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Especially on some dumb stuff. I really don't think you should take somebody's rights. Do I think they should have guns and stuff like that? No. But you know what I mean? If somebody, you know what I mean, in prison, they should be able to vote, you know what I mean? Because that stuff still affect them in prison. You know what I mean? Certain, you know what I mean, health policies and stuff like that.
Me personally, I feel like everybody has a voice. So if you can vote, go ahead and do it because you don't know if your vote and your voice can help change the world or change the scenario where you at, especially in prison. Because there's a lot of things that go on in prison. So if your voice can help that, go for it. I didn't know they could vote for it. I heard about it, but I thought they were just talking about it. But I'm glad it's going into effect though.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I'm glad it's going into effect too. I agree. I think that just because you make mistakes, like you're right, I don't think it should have ever been like in place that they was never allowed to vote because, like you said, it weighs on the prison system as well.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So I'm all for it. So I mean, when did this go into effect?
From the understanding I got, because I do have a brother in prison, and that's how I got the knowledge of it, that it's already in effect.
Free that man. But that's what's up. Like
All right.
I'm all for it.
All right, I'm opening up the phone lines, you guys. You guys can call in, and you can either state your thoughts and opinions on the topics that we put out there, or you guys can ask advice questions, and we'll give you our honest opinion. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We're gonna keep it real 100. Y'all know y'all got Rude Life up here. Y'all got Rod up here. Y'all already familiar with Rod. Y'all already know how he doing it. So hey, that's my disclaimer.
Yeah. You got two people who don't sugarcoat nothing. Miss London don't sugarcoat nothing either, but she's more professional. That's why she called us to the show.
I don't think prisoners should call. I don't
Should vote.
think prisoners should vote because if he or she thought about
Country.
Countryman could do
if he or
anything.
she could do any crime and went to prison.
I mean, let me say something. I feel like when you go to prison, that's your time to work on. You know what I'm saying? You already in prison. So, but like what I'm saying is, if you have a chance to vote, if you have a chance to voice your opinion and have a voice, you should do it because I know people who went to jail and went to prisons, and they was like that's the worst experience they had from the prisons being disgusting, the police or whatever, the guards being disrespectful. So you don't know. Like what I'm saying is, when you vote, even in prison, it can help. It can help what's going on in prison too, not just what's going on outside in the world.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. I mean, because prisoners they get mistreated a lot.
A lot.
They get treated inhumane. Like, when the whole COVID thing hit, do y'all realize how a lot of those prisoners was being treated?
That's a fact. And they were close to. And when you had COVID, you were in a cell with other people who had COVID, so you couldn't really escape it. So that's why a lot of deaths happened.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So that's my thoughts and opinions on that. I think it's a good thing. I'm glad they made it a law. I don't ever think that it should have ever not been that they didn't have the right to vote.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we let weirdos have guns, so we should let prisoners vote. Like,
Or
that's
how about we're making like these little laws and excuses for predators? So why can't prisoners vote?
yeah, I think everybody deserves a second chance. Like when you're in prison, you already paying for what you did. You can't really go nowhere. So it's like, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
But
I'm trying to get a law passed too in my local government where we be able to put this child support and make it taxable. You know what I mean? Because these funds need to be taxable.
You
I'm
know
just be
what?
real.
I'm not gonna lie though, Rod. I think I kind of agree with you on it. I feel like I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if a man is paying child support, he should be able to file that on his taxes. If they are taking money out of your check every week, every 2 weeks, however often you get paid, you should be able to file that on your taxes.
Oh wait, I gotta say something. I was on Facebook and I was looking at the reels or whatever, and this dude said on the reel, he said if there wasn't any government assistance or things to help mothers, as far as like money and all that, there'll be a lot more deadbeat mothers than there are fathers. How do y'all feel about that?
I disagree.
Can we at least say this though, Miss Londa? It's a lot of women that don't know how to get it for themselves.
That's true. I'm not
so,
gonna lie
especially in my generation, I'm 30.
There are a lot of strong women too.
But it's a lot of ones that they don't know what to do without. They post, oh, I'm getting out the mud, single mother, I'm doing it all by myself. No, bitch. You getting $600 or $800 a month, and you getting food stamps, and you getting, you on Section 8. Stop it. You're not getting out the mud.
Now, we not knocking anybody who does Section 8 or anything like that, but it's just, he said that the guy that I watched on the reel said if women didn't have this, there would be a lot more deadbeat mothers. And let's get so correct. There is deadbeat mothers out here. It's a lot of deadbeat fathers out here too. But it is some deadbeat mothers.
But you know what I mean?
I agree, but when it comes to a woman and her child or her children, women are going to do what they got to do to make sure that their kids eat, have a roof, and survive. With or without the county Section 8 and not any of that.
Yeah, real women, a lot of women will, but there's some women who be struggling out here, don't know what to do.
No, there's a lot of couch warriors out here, women-wise, too. They're still live with their mom, with their 4 kids. You know what I mean? And mom taking care of the kids, but still getting that check.
Involuntary surrogate.
You know what I mean? That shit is real. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy that, you know what I mean? There's a lot of women just out here being crash dummies. You know what I mean? Men too.
Yeah, it's a lot of men and women. It's a lot of everybody doing that though.
So this comment, he says, yeah, they are, but they are not in prison just for telling a lie. Of course, for any crime. So how can they have a right? I mean, because they're still human, though. At the end of the day, that's my thing. I feel they're still human.
And then,
yeah, prisons should have the right to voting. They must have.
Can I say this?
People that are in jail are not always guilty of any crime. There are people there that are innocent and have to fight to prove for their innocence to get out. And then she says, not everyone gets assistance or child support. There are women, and I agree, like literally, I agree, because that is so true. Like, I think parents that are paying child support possibly can file it on their returns. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it. I mean, I think that if they can, that they should be able to.
But you know what I hate though. You be this system, right? Is really crazy to men.
Right, true.
Like
it can be.
It's I feel like we don't have enough men rights as men. That's the biggest problem.
I mean, we don't, or maybe it's just sometimes a lot of these laws can cater to females or whatever. I don't have a problem with it.
Once a couple tears come out, a female got a couple tears, is on the popping.
I mean, yeah, because if the female calls the police on the male, the police is already automatically gonna believe the female anyways.
it's a big struggle. Fight for your rights. Yeah, I feel you, Miss Belinda. Um, but yeah, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on where we just gotta be be prayed up, man, because it's a
To
lot
the
of crazy
person,
stuff.
to the person who said they're already in prison, so why should they have rights? I feel like I said before, he's already paid for what he did or what she did. So I mean, if they're already paying for it, they're not gonna go anywhere. Like I said before, their voice or his voice can matter, bro. And it's not just outside. It's not even outside the prison. It's inside the prison. Because there's a lot of things that go on inside of prison, go on inside of jail. It's a lot of jails that are scummy and crap. A lot of prisons that scummy and crap. So your voice has to be heard no matter where you're at or what you do.
But Miss Susie Carmichael, men can get assistance and child support just like women. It's just less likely for men to step up as single parents.
But that's a pride
Ah,
issue too, though. Like I'm not about to, like we were taught as men to go get it, so we're not about to go.
but I'm not saying this though. I'm saying this though. On this thing is it is we cannot play the game where it's not real vindictive women out here that use this as a weapon to try to stop a person from doing or accomplishing their goals to stop them. Um, so we gotta be cognizant of that case of using it as a weapon. Also, it is fathers out here that do, you know what I mean, and that's the biggest problem with what I mean this thing. And you can show receipts, and they don't take men serious. I've seen men take receipts and receipts. I've been paying this. Oh, that's a gift. You
We
know what I
all
mean?
seen it, bro. It's
So that's what I'm saying. We as men, we do need somebody. We do need rights when it comes to court system. When it comes to our children, and they need to also hear us out. Because a woman is a mother don't mean she's the best person for the kid.
And just to piggyback off of what you just said, Rod, I agree with you, and I always I feel like it should be equal. Like, okay, I get it. We carried a child for 9 months. I get that. But there is still two parents. Mm-hmm. So I feel like automatically it should be, we both have rights. We both are responsible. It shouldn't be the mom carried the child, so she just got all the say, and the father has to fight. If a father is willing to be there and wants to be there for his child and be in his child's life, he shouldn't have to fight for that. So
that's a fact because there's some females who will like make what I'm saying, not even let the child be in the father's life though. So you know what I mean. So when you have a father who wants to be there, like you said, it should be equal. You know what I mean?
It's some. I'm telling you, it's some motherfucking witches out here that get in these kids' head. You know what I mean? I seen something on TikTok the other day, man. It made me want to smack the little girl for him. You know what I mean? Because she was talking to her dad like a grown ass woman. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk to you, and I'm busy, and you know what I mean? Real talking, real sassy. I'm like, damn. And all
But see,
the women,
that's that new generation.
and then all the comments said he probably wasn't there, and you know what I mean? They just guess on these TikToks and these videos. He probably wasn't a good father to her. The mom probably got him. How do you know that? You don't know what that lady could possibly put in that kid's head. You don't know if they ever got no arguments. You know what I mean? The mom and the dad, and they framed it up into some kind of way because that shit do happen. Sometimes you get an argument with your ex and stuff like that, and your kids see it in a different light, and you know what I mean. The mom talk about it later. That shit do happen. We all humans.
Yeah, let me say this, right? I understand because sometimes as a child, like you don't grow up with your parent, so you might become bitter, and so the parent might try to come back. So you like, I ain't trying to hear what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? You weren't there my whole life. If the parent tries to come back and builds a relationship with their child, I believe that you should go for it. You know what I mean? Like you can't like try to build that because you never know. You never know what can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I don't agree with like kids just outright disrespecting the parent. Like, cause I couldn't do it. Like I had to chase you with my wheelchair up and down the street. I can't do that, bro. I'm not going. I'm not going, bro. I'm sorry.
So, Ruth, do you have kids?
Nah, I don't. I got friends who have kids, and some of these kids is disrespectful. I'll be looking at my kid. I'll be looking at my friend like, bro, if you don't say, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Like, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
have y'all ever been around like a parent whose child is just like literally like just off the chain, and you just want to say something so bad, but you know it's not your place, but you like, God damn, when the fuck is you finna knock this motherfucker off their feet?
Nah,
Like, that is everything under the sun.
they ain't built like that no more, man.
Man, listen, bro. I was with somebody who had kids, right? So I had to accept the kids. So she called me the girl called me the stepdad or whatever. I said, okay, be careful what you say now, because like if you can't you, you can't get out of pocket with me. It's on site. So we was at Walmart. The little dude got a little disrespectful. He was sitting on my lap in the wheelchair because that's what I could do. Kids love me or whatever. He was sitting on my lap in the wheelchair. He said something disrespectful. I took a book to the back of his head. Now maybe I shouldn't have said that. Took a book to the back of his head. What you say?
Okay, now that was child abuse.
Yeah, whatever. But he ain't bothered me since then. Sometimes you need a little child abuse.
What's going on with the phone line? What's going on with the phone line?
I don't know. They ain't calling in last
Don't
week.
nobody would.
Come
Hey
on,
Ron,
talk
you
to
came up. Ron, you came up here and it was like, oh no, I'm not about to hear what this gotta say today, bro.
man. But yeah, I just don't like that, man. I think some shit you gotta keep to yourself. You know what I mean? Like that train shit.
So
You
you
came
like
back.
undercover hoes, more or less?
Yeah, nobody. You know what I mean? You messing up your stop. You messing up your coochie stop. Nobody gonna try to wife that. You talking about you got ting dingalings. You know what I mean?
Hey yo.
If I was that, you know what I mean. I hope her mother wasn't listening to, because that's sad, man.
If them mothers do that, they don't need that child. Give them to the father if they father's doing right.
Go ahead, Miss Belinda.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, let me paint a scenario to you, right? So like so this would be a ride or whatever. We got a girl or whatever. We like this girl, bro. But somebody came to you and be like, hey, you go with her? You go with Tanya? But you know she was out here running trains all last year, bro, and they
Ralph
like
lie on his penis.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do?
Fuck with her.
I'm gonna squirt sanitizer in my hand. I'm gonna put it on my tongue.
So anytime you go outside and you see the homies, they be like, come and ride that train. Woo woo, come ride. Y'all ain't gonna be friends no more.
No, we done. We done. Right there.
Hey yo.
I'm gonna put Columbo. I'm gonna put Monk on the case. And I'm gonna let him, you know, check the case out.
Yo, Monk be with it.
Hey, Miss Belinda, you're on the line. What question can we answer for you this evening?
Well, I was gonna be on earlier until I see Rob. Rob was gonna break me down.
Did you just say that, Ruth?
Rob is crazy and funny. Laugh out loud, Rob.
How am I running anybody away? I didn't say nothing about nobody.
I mean, gotta put that hand sanitizer.
Belinda,
Huh?
what question can we answer for you this evening?
She just throwing off. She ain't got no.
I'm laughing too hard.
She ain't got no questions. She just wanted to be able to call him.
Last giggles.
I'll call back.
Okay, thank you, for
And Miss
calling.
Belinda, get yourself on Christian Mingles. You got a couple skills. You know how to work on cars and do construction and plumbing. A good
Right.
man can find you.
You got our guest scared to call in.
What?
Hey,
Boy, I
listen,
don't do nothing.
listen. Christian Mingle ain't got nothing but freaks. Don't. I know. Christian Mingle is not the place to go if you try to have a relationship with the Lord. Yeah, all right.
I'm just, I didn't do nothing. I was trying to see, have a good time. I didn't say nothing to nobody. I don't know why they hiding from little old me.
And listen, don't think just because you talk to somebody with a handicap or a disability, they ain't freaks. Because I'm here to tell you right now, I've had cerebral palsy all my life, and I still make things work. So don't listen to people, okay? When they tell you, "Oh, he's such a good person, he's such a great," no, we date, we can do stuff too.
You know what I mean? Back in my demon time, I didn't mind no woman in a wheelchair. I put the emergency brake on, and it was on and popping.
So you dated a woman in a wheelchair before?
No, I had a one night stand with her.
You had a one
I
night stand with a woman in a wheelchair?
Yeah, you know what I mean, so I called her at time to time.
told her to roll up. You called her, told her to roll up.
Hey, you know what I mean? She you know what I mean? I bring something over and stuff. I bring some ice cream over.
I dated a person in a. Hey, listen, I dated a person in a wheelchair. Broke up with her the next day. I couldn't do
How
it.
was that? Like, what? Okay, well, first of all, how was it? Second, why did you break up with her the next day?
Okay, here's the thing. Contrary to what people believe, people in a wheelchair, it's a hard struggle. Okay, like so when I went to go kiss her, okay, like she had to go left and I gotta go right, so we gotta meet. Like it's like bumper cars. Boom. Okay. So then I gotta lean over. You see me leaning? Lean over, lean over to give her a kiss, right? And it didn't work. Okay. So then I was like, all right, I can try to make it work. But then it's the having sex part. Okay. And she has cerebral palsy like I did. Why you laughing? Why you laughing? You going to hell. She has cerebral palsy like I did. Okay, but her cerebral palsy was worse than mine, so she needed a nurse. Okay, and I felt like
No, that's a threesome. I told you that's a threesome. If she holds that other lady's leg, that's a threesome. That's an honorary threesome.
yeah, okay, yeah, but it's just like I don't know. I couldn't like I couldn't get with it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
That kind of sounds like a good time to me.
So
Somebody
listen,
put her in the bed.
this is what I'm gonna tell you how you could have figured that out. Okay, first of all, when you was talking about the kissing part, you ever see how the police be parked? Like one be parked this way, the other one be parked that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but why would I have to do that? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that every day of my life.
Never understood, and it's so odd to me is because like I literally, and this is real talk. Like I've heard other heavyset people say they could not date another heavyset person, and it's like, well, I always thought they would make a good match.
No, because that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. The sweat is frustration. It's like it's a lot of work. We not so no.
I liked it because she had one of them chairs for the shower. That shit's amazing.
I got one of them chairs.
I call that a lazy boy. A lazy boy to shower. It's a lazy boy.
Oh,
Hey, Miss
somebody.
Belinda, did you pull yourself together?
Yeah, what they talking about now? I'm being funny right now. Tell them it's called 69.
It's gonna work.
You heard that?
What's she saying?
Oh Lord, she said it's called 69.
I'm not doing no because look, I can't do the 69 because she was confined to her wheelchair. What you want her to do? You want the nurse to put her on? No, put her on her thing. Stop.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
For all that, I might as well just knock the nurse down.
She gonna put that Megan Thee Stallion.
And that's possible. Like dudes in the wheelchair, we do knock nurses down. Like, let's not play. That's possible.
We know that triangle.
Yeah, no, it was a circle that didn't go nowhere. It was a circle of life, and I had to let her go. Hey, the funny thing is, she got married though. Shout out to her. But
let that lady be happy, man. Nothing wrong with that. CNAs need love too. You know, I was a wild CNA lover back in my day. Now I like women in offices. I don't mess with no CNAs.
I'm happily married or whatever. Here's the thing. I have a question. Since we talking about that, you talk about let that person be married, let that person be happy. Would y'all talk to your exes? Would y'all talk to your exes again? Like if
No,
they try to come holler at you?
no. What did you say? Who's that?
Hello, you're on the air with Queens Talk. What question can we ask for you this evening? You guys, when you call in, remember to turn down whatever you're watching us so we don't have the background noise.
Hotness. But y'all funny. I ain't never heard nothing like that in my life.
What about the wheelchair? What? See, because I feel like
Which part are you referring to?
Okay, dating the girl with wheelchair. That just seemed kind of mean. You just dated her, you dumped her.
how the fuck does that mean? I'm in a wheelchair too. That's life.
Was it you? Oh no, Rod said he was cool with it. So yeah, she talked to you.
Yeah, right.
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't Rod. Rod
yeah.
said he liked it. It was Rube that said it.
Yeah, I'm the one who dated. I'm the one who dated her.
Oh, y'all ain't right.
I liked her because she had that one of them blue handicap stickers. She helped me out a lot.
But look, Vaughn is not in a wheelchair. He's able to do things with the lady that's in a wheelchair more than me. I'm in a wheelchair. We can't.
I disagree with you, Rube, because here's the thing: you got to get creative. Y'all better get y'all some of the little bungee things connected to each other's wheelchair and make it work.
So I guess you really want me to jump for joy.
There's a way.
You gotta be a bartista. I'm a bartista. I work at Starbucks. I put a Starbucks outfit on. And I bring like condiments and stuff.
Okay, y'all about to give me heart palpitations.
So
Thank you for calling.
forget if it's a will, it's a way. If it's a wheelchair, it's a way.
Man, you gotta stop being hard on the people in your community, man.
Man, bump my community. I'm not.
The wheelchair queens.
Oh no, it's some bad females that's in a wheelchair. But even they'll tell you. I try to talk to another person in a wheelchair again. I try to see if I try to do round two, see if I can make it happen. You know what she told me? She said, "Boy, don't nobody in a wheelchair need to be talking to each other. What we gonna do? See, it's not me. It's really one of them type of things that people in a wheelchair don't really talk to each other like that. Unless
stop thinking so negatively.
Yeah,
it's not negative. It's not negative. I'm not being negative. See, y'all got me out here feeling like I'm like the bad person on the show tonight. I'm not negative. I'm just being honest.
That's what I just said, Miss Belinda. I said get some bungee cords, connect them to each other's wheelchair, and make that shit work. Where there's a wheel, there's a way.
So she want me. So she want me hanging like this with her. I'm all. No, we not. You want me to?
So listen. So you connected from your wheelchair to hers, right? And you in an electric wheelchair. Keep that in mind. So it's like y'all taking a stroll through the park. Like you got your shit on the electric and you just pull it her. It works. It can work.
She might have an electric wheelchair too. I ain't got time to be pulling shit. We riding together. Come on, we not.
The battery's gonna run out. The battery's gonna run low.
That's like having a. That's like.
Make sure y'all shit is well charged before y'all leave the crib.
All right. Okay, cool.
With either one of y'all, or have either one of y'all ever imagined sleeping with a short person? And I don't mean 5'4", I mean shorter than that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I knocked out a couple short people. I don't discriminate.
That's a double. That's a big bite and a small bun. You know what I mean?
My teacher used to be a midget, so I was already cool with that shit.
Here go Amanda.
Well, I would have picked you in the good. Hey, whatever you want to do.
I would have picked you up in that goddamn wheelchair.
And do what? And do what? You don't want this smoke.
And she said, how much the power does that wheelchair have?
A lot. But it didn't have that much power to be with that girl in the wheelchair. I'm sorry. We just come on, imagine. I pulled up like this, skirt. She pulled up like this, skirt. That's not go. We not but she married though. But now she did give me a whole bunch of candies and snacks and video games. That's when I was on my pimp stuff. You know, I ain't going. What we finna
is we finna hit some licks in the wheelchair, so I need to see how much power you got.
Okay, so here's the thing about that. So a lot of these electric wheelchairs don't go that fast. So you talking about hitting licks, we'll be arrested. You talking about hitting licks.
Hey, so listen, you coming out of Walmart, you know how they like to stop you at the door talking about your goddamn receipt. What you gonna do? You gonna hit them switches or what you finna do? You gonna stop?
Nah, I'm gonna fall out the wheelchair. I'm suing on this bitch. Oh God. I'm suing. Cause look, so when I used to hit the club, they couldn't search me or whatever. Cause you know, suppose somebody starts to do it in a wheelchair and he just have a seizure and just start shaking.
That's some bullshit.
Hey, look.
Wheelchair or no wheelchair, I'm searching you, nigga.
Well, that's you. You ain't everybody. You out here doing a lot. Anyways, I'm not. Listen, this is what happened. They didn't search me, bro. So they were just like, all right, go ahead. We ain't got time to deal with this shit. I don't give a fuck.
You can't say that's discrimination or none of that. People have a right to protect their shit.
That's a fact. I know that.
There ain't nothing wrong with the wheelchair women, man.
I stay strapped. I mean, to you, because you're not in the wheelchair, bro.
See, this is what I don't understand about Rod. He goes so hard on women who got 5 kids. But he'll date a small person. He'll date a person in a wheelchair. He'll date somebody like handicapped, all types of shit. Like,
because let me tell you, they got
5 kids.
Let me tell you why. Their check is steady. They got a steady check coming in on the first. And normally they don't got 5 kids.
No.
You know what, if you were, I swear to God, we'll be fighting all over the motherfucking house on my soul. So I'm gonna leave you I'm gonna leave you right there because like I don't have any time for birthday. Wait, what's for battery
power to be late. Now it's dead. Go get a battery. Now look, I'm not saying the battery not gonna be charged. I'm saying that the wheelchair don't go that fast.
See, Amanda knows.
She ignorant. Talk about them check drops tonight.
That's
a fact. Nah, nigga, they dropped yesterday. They dropped yesterday. You gotta get it right for everybody. You need to get that check real quick.
She said, I don't have time for that goddamn wheelchair to lose its speed. And we trying to get out of here.
Oh. Hey, matter of fact, I gotta get my wheelchair fixed now. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I went up a hill and the battery life just started going down. And I was almost stuck in the street. But we're not gonna talk about that.
I mean,
I swear.
Miss Londa, I can't deal with these motherfuckers with all multiple baby fathers. I can't deal with them.
But I mean, good luck finding somebody who don't have a baby father. That's just
like no. I said 6.
That's just like a woman trying.
I said 6 baby fathers. 6. I said 6 baby fathers. I can't deal with that.
What's your limit?
1 kid. That's my limit.
Man, a lot of these women out here got like 2 or 3 kids, bro. See, that's not. See, you wouldn't ride for your man in the wheelchair. You would have just left us out there struggling. What we supposed to do? See, you done said a lot. I don't know. How you just gonna leave me?
Miss Londa,
don't play the game if you don't think you can win.
I didn't say we couldn't win.
This is not the Special Olympics.
She should have always I always had the
You should
charge.
already have had it charged. That's what she said.
She's not listening to me when I said this the first time. Listen, the wheelchair don't go that fast. I just told you. I went outside and the battery was going down. You can't stop that. You can't you can have it charged and still be in unpredictable situations. Special Olympics. Shout out to I was in the wheelchair Olympics. I went to the Special Olympics. I won all these gold medals. If I could find them, I would show you, but I don't know where I put them bitches. So we stopped.
Yeah, them checks about to drop though, Miss London. Them checks was everything.
They already dropped. I'm trying to tell you. They
I know,
already.
right? She was giving me a little bit of a check for gas money and shit. She was looking out.
Can she drive?
No, she couldn't drive. That's why I like a woman that can't drive. She's stationary.
That's because you can still be outside doing your whole shit and she can't catch you. I know how this go,
dirty.
bro.
That's dirty.
I know how this go.
Y'all ain't shit. Even in a wheelchair, y'all ain't shit.
I tried to tell you that. I told you.
She said he don't need gas, he need battery power.
Yeah. I got a manual.
That have multiple kids ride.
What she said?
What a man that have multiple kids. Oh, I think she said, what about a man that has multiple kids?
Same way.
But look, because there's a lot of females that's not going to talk to a dude that got multiple baby mothers.
Oh, no.
That's not true. I feel like men are more on the fence than women are when it comes to that.
Because dudes just want the pussy. And like, a lot of dudes just want to get the pussy, bro. So we not going, we not going to worry about the dudes though, because it's like, that ain't got nothing to do with me as long as he don't come bothering me. That's how dudes look at it. As long as the baby fathers don't come bothering me.
Like I don't know, man. I can't deal with multiple niggas' personalities. This is me personally.
It's because you got 10 personalities yourself.
You know what I mean? I just can't deal with it. You know what I mean? One kid is enough for me. You know what I mean? I can't deal with multiple kids. You know what I mean? I just can't deal with it, man. You ain't my daddy, all that shit. I can't deal with them little.
Y'all remember that
niggas.
song? Y'all remember that song? You ain't my daddy.
Shut up! Shut up! Yeah, you men like picking up sexual demons. What you mean picking up sexual demons?
I mean, hey, it's a lot of females as demons out here.
Shout out. You tell us what a sexual demon is.
Yeah,
because I need to know. Because I want to know. Call in.
Sexual demons. Oh, she talking about the Gaga 3000 demons? What she talking about?
Hey, them type of demons she talking about. I appreciate them demons.
She talking about the ones that put two ice cubes in their mouth and put milk in their mouth and some salt and shake their head like this.
Somebody did that to you, right?
Huh?
Somebody did that?
No.
She's talking about the.
I ain't never heard that. I heard of the ice cubes, but not with no goddamn milk and no damn salt. My stomach would be total fucked up.
You do like this?
I'm sorry. I know some girls. I know the girls who use peppermint, beer. Let's see, Pop Rocks.
Call from.
Turn your mute your background, Amanda.
Oh my god, hi. You guys finally answered.
So what do you
Hello?
Yes, what would you like to share with us this evening?
One thing I want to address, sexual demons are those bunches that you can't get rid of. You want to swap DNA, want to lay down with the wrong people, and now you can't get rid of them. You swap it, their DNA, whoever that woman can lay down with the person that they're laying down with now. Everybody that they didn't have sex with, they're laying down with them.
You right, because one time I messed with a pregnant chick. I felt kind of bloated.
You know what? Anyway, I was going to say something else. I wanted to ask, do y'all think that do y'all men think that men can be the bitter one in the relationship?
That's a good
Can men
question.
repeat the question?
Relationship go sabotage that woman that be taking care of your kids because you don't want to see you with anybody else type shit. So do I need to go back to that? Like drop the mic?
No, wait to hear the response. Can you guys
So-
answer the question?
What was the question again?
So
Can men do?
basically, what she was saying, do you guys think that men can be the bitter one? Like how sometimes women are bitter when the relationship ends, they don't want to let go. Do y'all think that is the same for men?
Oh hell
yeah,
yeah, hell yeah. Especially if you really like the girl, but the girl really don't want to, or the woman really don't want to deal with you no more. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna get another boyfriend or something. A lot of dudes ain't gonna go for that. A lot of dudes be like, if you mine forever. Now that's crazy, I know, but a lot of dudes think like that. So yeah, dudes can be bitter. There's a lot of bitter dudes out here.
All right. How about you, Rod? What do you think?
Oh, you know what I mean? She hit all the boxes. You know what I mean? It's some great boxes. She hit all 3 boxes. That motherfucker.
Danny was popping up out of bushes.
I'm talking about it's all about physical with me over here. She hit the 3 boxes. You know what I mean? The wet box, the mouth wet, and she can cook. I've been bitter a couple times. I gave a couple broads some death threats on the phone that I was not gonna really do. I did some crazy shit back in my day.
I used to pull up in the wheelchair. Like, where you think you're going? I used to do that. I ain't gonna lie. Especially if she did some special things with the, with the Guap Guap 3000. You feel me? Like that make you do that Guap Guap make you do some crazy stuff. I ain't gonna lie.
I took a broad all 4 of her tires off her car one time.
Oh my goodness. So you heard? Does that answer your question?
She had to get off the phone because it was so real.
You still here? I think she hung up.
That Guap Guap 3000 make you do a couple years in jail. I ain't gonna lie.
Miss Belinda said, "Can you cook?" Miss Belinda, I ain't cooking nothing.
I want to know what's the milk and salt.
Oh, that's what she put it in her mouth. You put the 2 ice cubes in her mouth, and she do fellatio, and you put the milk and you put the salt in. You shake her head a little bit while she's doing it for you, and you make ice cream out of these special juices.
But look,
Press 2.
Hi, you're on the air with Queens Talk. How may we help you?
911. I wasn't
whoa.
What was happening?
there. I don't know. I was laughing.
Okay.
What was the question I need to answer?
What was the question? Did you guys have a question for her?
No, no. Rod was talking about his demons that he got going on over there, so it wasn't really a question. You feel me? But dudes can be bitter. Because we're answering your question. Dudes can be bitter. I've been bitter in my time. I ain't gonna lie. I done took my wheelchair on a couple trips.
Hey, but you know what I mean, Miss Blonde? I even took some gifts I gave the kids when I broke up with her. I took the gifts.
Wait, hold on. What you was saying, Rod?
I took the gifts back from the kids when we broke up.
You dirty.
That's what you got. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. You buy them a video game. Y'all break up. You gotta get that video game back.
He took the gifts back from the kids.
And we broke up.
Cancer. Like I told you about that cancer thing that my ex-boyfriend did, and he said, "You never loved me." I'm gonna kill
What's your
myself.
sign, Rod?
Yeah, I'm still living today.
I'm a Scorpio.
Huh?
Oh, he's a Scorpio. They is petty too.
I'm a Cancer.
Scorpio.
I'm a Cancer.
But who's the Cancer?
Me?
You said me and my kid would have jumped you.
Susie said me and my kids would have jumped you. Hell yes, I feel you.
That's why I don't accept anything from any men.
You should not involve the kids. That means that you really wasn't caring for the kids. You was just doing it to get score brownie points, and when them points wasn't up, Your ass got on dirt.
I'm gonna say this. She
Hey,
said,
guess what else I took with me? Guess what else I took with me? I took the whole pack of Capri Suns.
Any gift from any man.
See,
I took the whole pack of Capri Suns with me, and I took my toys back.
you took
Hey,
the Capri
air high five, air high five.
Capri Suns.
The Capri Suns coming with me.
That's
he
real
petty.
petty and ignorant.
P. Petty.
We taking the Capri Suns. We taking the
That's a petty queen.
We taking the Capri Suns, the oodles and noodles, the fruit snacks, all that gotta come back.
You hear the cancer talking? He talking about we taking the Capri Suns, the oodles and noodles, the fruit snacks.
All that come back over here.
I might even take a couple wick checks with me.
Get the hell out. No, put that shit down. The fuck you doing?
I might take a couple wick checks with me. You don't need them.
Not the wig checks.
It go down like that. Especially if she got.
He said the wick check.
But you need that ID, and your name ain't on that ID.
Oh no, it's a card now, boo boo.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna get no goddamn.
Wick is on the card now.
You ain't gonna get no goddamn.
Give me the free kicks. Give me the free kicks and the cheese. I'll take it.
We taking Lunchables. We taking Lunchables.
Scorpion Ryan is Scorpion.
Listen, bro.
Silly tonight. Oh my goodness.
Listen. If she, let me go back to what I was saying. If she got good guap 3000, we gotta pull it up. You're not about to do none of that. Actually, leaving.
You said good guap 3000. Is that
Good
what
guap? Yeah. Listen, yeah, because look, this is the thing. If she got good, you know what I'm saying. You know what that is. Good guap 3000. You know what that is. All right, look. Especially if she know what to do with it. She do extra tricks with it, like the pop rocks. Yeah.
No, I'm not a pop rock kind of guy. I'm not.
What about kinky?
I like kink, but I don't like the pop rocks. I don't want that shit.
The drink kinky.
No, I'm talking about actual kink. You know what I mean? Put like a plastic knife to a bitch neck and
why would you? Why, this nigga. See, I almost said so. I was supposed to say.
Only right.
Hey, no, I don't. No, we not doing that with Niles, bro. Because I'm not. My life not about to be in danger. But we So
I reenact the Captain Phillips movie. Like, you remember when them Somalians took over the boat? That's me. You better give up that ship.
yeah,
You do willies and shit.
yeah. Listen, yeah, I do all types of tricks. Listen, my wheelchair goes back, right? Like it can recline and I can go to sleep in that joint. So imagine what I can do. Yeah, right. Yeah. Talking to it's me. Mm-hmm. Well, they dealing with us.
But kink, you gotta keep it spicy at all times, especially I call this a casting call. When your first couple, first couple months, you gotta put a good, a good first impression. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the first 6 months you gotta have fun with it. You know what I mean? The first 6 months.
But I'm illegally juicing. You know what I mean? I'm illegally juicing by any means to keep my job. Especially I like it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do some weird things where she be like, damn, this how this nigga is on a regular night. So she, you know what I mean? Because y'all keep a couple side niggas. You know what I mean? Maybe call, you know what I mean? Y'all like a tip service sometimes. So I do a little, you know what I mean, little Viagra.
All women in the same category?
No, not all women, but I hit the Viagra or something and a little bit of.
Listen, dog, don't speak for all women because like if my wifey has some side, like that's the end of the show.
You know what I mean? Long as she pay the bills, I don't care. You know what I mean?
Ryan, you're a very unique and different individual, bro, and that's why you're here.
She said,
you think
She just asked.
Nah, because look, no, I'm not. Let me tell you why. Because on the back of my wheelchair, it's a button it's like a little clutch that you can push up to push the wheelchair if things get real. So no, it's ways around it, and I got a manual wheelchair. So it depends on what we try to do. So don't worry about it. I got you. Don't worry about it.
So you guys, I would like to thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you those who called in. This is going to bring our show to an end tonight. I enjoyed you all. You all have a good night. Thank you.
Peace.